Wow, let's break down episode 7 of Alien Earth. It's the shortest episode of this season so far at 45 minutes, and there's 8 episodes in total. You can't do that. No, I need more episodes. There's no way everything closes out in 8 episodes. I need a second season also. This entire episode is just insane, crazy, and something that you really, really didn't expect. We see Smee and Anush kind of take Arthur and trying to get him to the beach in order to give him tomorrow. Well, that is in itself a whole story. We then see Kirsch come in and kind of, take over the lab a little bit, close things down. Cavalier comes in. He wants the eye, the sheep. He takes him into his own place, tries to talk with him, talks to him about pie, and then he understands that, the sheep understands what pie is. And it's like, okay, Cavalier is dipping his toes into something he shouldn't dip his toes into. We then see Marcy, Wendy come in and figure out that Toodles is gone, or Isaac, and she knows you're not safe at all. And then we see the aspect of her going to Nibs and Curly with her brother. Nibs comes along, and then we see Marcy, Wendy's brother, and Nibs kind of want to get to that boat. All the while that's going on, we then see Smee and Anush kind of take Arthur to, the end of the beach, but Arthur wakes up. Didn't expect it. Totally forgot the transition of the face hugger, and it's like, whoa, what happened to the body? It's like, and then of course, what do you think happens? Boom, chestburster comes out. It just, runs off. They get in contact with Morrow, and it's a whole craziness ensuing in this episode. But then there are 2 absolutely fantastic scenes in this episode where kind of, Wendy, her brother, and Nibs kind of get ambushed by Morrow's, I guess it's Morrow's guards, or I guess it's Prodigy's guards. And then out of nowhere, Wendy calls the Xenomorph, and the Xenomorph just lays havoc to all these guards in the daylight. I've never seen the Xenomorph do its thing in the daylight, and it's just wrecking havoc, and it's a badass scene, and it's absolutely amazing. We then see the aspect of everything happening. We then see who catches the newly hatched Xenomorph, and then we see Morrow and Kirsch come face to face. I want that showdown at the end of this season, because those 2 are carrying the show, as is Wendy. And it's just like, whoa, what is really going on? What is happening? And then Wendy, her brother, and Nibs make it to the boat, but they're stopped. And then Nibs just becomes a badass, and it's like, whoa. And then Wendy then realizes who her brother really is. And it's like, what did you do? While the Xenomorph, she tried to call the Xenomorph for more help, but, Joe, or the brother, kind of put his hands over her mouth not to call it. And she's like, what did you... And you see the Xenomorph just looking on. This is one more episode, ladies and gentlemen. What is going to happen? I mean, this episode was absolutely insane and crazy, and it's just like, okay, what can you do? What more can you do? This is a phenomenal show. There's no way it's only going to be 1 season. I've said it before in my previous episode reviews. This is set 2 years before the events of the 1979 film Alien, starring Sigourney Weaver and directed by Ridley Scott. Give us 1 more season, and that's it. I'm very curious to see who makes it, who doesn't make it, and it's going to be interesting to find out the whole aspect of everything. And what does Boy Cavalier have in store? I mean, what is going on? He is the trillionaire, annoying aspect of things, and it's like, well, when a young guy like that gets so much money and is a trillionaire, what can happen? Episode 8 is titled The Real Monsters. That's a big, big thing. Will we see more of the creatures that are in the lab? What will happen with the eye, the Oculus, or whatever, or the sheep? The Xenomorph? I mean, so much is... There's no way. There's absolutely no way things can get, round up in 1 more episode. There has to be another season, because if you don't, then I'm really curious to see how it all plays out and how it connects to the first movie and what's going to happen. Whew, gotta catch my breath because that was an insane episode. No episode so far this season has been bad. It's just been amazing. And I can't stress enough, the practical effects that this show is using is absolutely mind-blowing. The close-ups of the xenomorph, the puppetry, the aspect of a person in the suit and the costume, and then the face huggers being a real kind of prop. It's so beautiful. It's so well done. It's crisp, clean, and pristine. I absolutely love it. I love this show. What can I say? I love this show, and I know you do too. Let me know in the comment section what you thought about episode 7 of Alien Earth, titled Emergence. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? What will you think will happen in the season finale? Do you think everything will be wrapped up? Do you think we need one more season? And how do you like things happening so far? And who is the most annoying character on this show? Let me know in the comment section about all the questions I just asked. I'm Mr. Filmstock. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you all in the next review video. And be sure you tune in next week to my season finale review of Alien Earth.